Hi friends, thanks so much for joining in again for another episode of MLB 21 Road to the Show. Last episode, our player pitched their first game and it was pretty successful. I think we should be really satisfied with the outcome. We are currently a two-way player, primarily a pitcher, I believe, is how the game has it set up. However, our position player is a outfielder, specifically a right fielder. So I would suspect that this next game we are going to be playing in the outfield. So let's see how we can do.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan
Not
Mayo
that happy
of
about
MLB
it.
Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
No,
I mean,
not in real life.
Can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. You know, they don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
That's a lot of talking to say this is not particularly
wants to make sure his
likely.
Client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
So how are we feeling about going forward as a two-way player? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you want to see us both pitch and play as a position role? I personally don't like playing position roles that much just because it takes forever to get through a season. I don't know how enjoyable it would be to watch either. With pitching, we can just pitch one game per episode and you get 25 or so, and you're finish the season fairly quickly in terms of episode count. So I don't want to say I love it. I might like it, but I'd like to discuss exact roles. Until I hear you say that you hate it, hate one or the other. Well, if you hate the pitching, then maybe this isn't the best series for you to watch, because I like the pitching, so that's what I prefer. So I'm going to say I might like it. I'm hoping that they give us the option to change our mind again in the future. So let's go with this. What type of balance of play would you prefer? I want to pitch in a starting rotation and then hit the field between appearances. I like to focus mainly on hitting, but also pitch occasionally. I see myself as a closer who also does some hitting and fielding. I love closing. Oh, this is so hard. Closing is so much fun. You go through seasons very quick, but you are really at the mercy of your team playing well. If they don't have a closing opportunity for you, then you're not going to get to play. I want to pitch in the starting rotation. Yes, let's do that. All right. So let's play this. We want to do default because that is our hitter. And then obviously pitcher is the other one. All right.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. We've got baseball on the show. And it's coming.
4-4, take the base. 3. That's ball 4, take the base. He's out. He's out.
What are they? Oh, we're DHing. I missed that. Okay. I'm not great at this. So we'll see how we go.
That right-handed here.
Good.
First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I hit the wrong button.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, not going to risk it going to second with that one.
At the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
All right, so could use some practice with base running, so we got to be extra careful.
Third rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that
bases loaded.
Bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Michael Ciani, the base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second, and that's through for a base hit.
I should have went.
From third scores as they try and work their way back into this one.
Again, I'm not great at base running.
Hitting right there.
So
didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack.
Should have paid attention to my base coach.
Took what the pitcher gave.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
All right, let's go.
Stepping in is Narciso Crook. A potential tying run for him at third base.
I like that name, Narciso.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
All right.
So, Big Dog Good.
Advance a runner. Only swing at pitches inside the zone. No, because I swing at pitches outside the zone all the time. Make contact with every swing and advance the runner. Let's go with advance the runner.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
We got to know our limits.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third.
Oopsie.
Scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired.
All right, get on base after taking the first pitch. Contact swing for a hit.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across.
So we got to take the first pitch.
Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
All right.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball.
Too early for us.
Center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And another foul ball.
Very early and very outside the strike zone.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt
on that one.
Ball. They really bunch him up on that one. It's swings and misses for the first
Not doing too great. Maybe we should
next will be the designated hitter. Big Dog Good.
Go back and tell them we only want to be a pitcher because we are not great at batting. So I don't think our outfield abilities warrants us playing if we're not hitting well.
Count evens up at 1-1.
Especially since they have us DHing right now. I'm not sure what my batting average is. I did play a couple of games before the last episode.
In a 1-2 hole.
So it's not 500. Sorry. .333.
There we go. Air down the right field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
All right.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right,
Let's see if we can... Our speed is 37. Ugh. Player stats. Is it not? Oh. Where's the... Is the DH not here? What a stupid oversight. Am I blind? Oh, I am blind. Yes. Okay. Our batting average. Oops. What did I do? Okay. We played in 5 games. Our player card. Yeah. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Our batting average is .412, so not bad. That took an awfully long time to find. Sorry about that.
Not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Yeah,
and
not testing that arm.
Straight away right. Will he try from second?
No. All right, let's see if we can rally.
Michael Ciani.
Need 4 runs.
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-1. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and that's your ball.
Oh, that's the end of that.
And tonight's ends at a
so play next game, confirm advance.
So
our power versus left-handers and power versus right-handers went up just a bit.
Gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Overall, I think it's, you know, positive. So what are we doing? Next game's position, right field. So we will default.
Please act. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
again,
MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB. It's time for minor league baseball now as the show takes a stop in the AA South.
I can go through and show you the loadout.
And it's coming up next
at some point. So and we are
good. And we
a
are ready
switch
for some
hitter.
daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed.
At least my timing was good.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on
the pink bat today for breast cancer awareness.
Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning.
All right, this should be a double.
This is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
If our speed was faster.
Second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels.
Yeah, it's odd. Why are we a leadoff hitter? We don't have strong speed.
Game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Ditter has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So now a runner on at second with 1 away, and digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico.
So after a couple of games of this, might get rid of these base running opportunities. I don't think they're going to be too exciting. I don't have a lot of speed, so I'm not going to be stealing.
Let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Knowles gets under it and makes the catch to end.
Alrighty, so top of the third. We have a runner on second. 1 out.
Doubled his last time up.
Not great.
Strike 1.
As you can tell, I am swinging very early, very often.
Can tell from their dugout, this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Let's see.
And that's going to fall
there we go.
for a base hit.
Do we get the RBI?
And we do. Going to get him as he's in there to score.
Nice. So, score 1-0. We're ahead in the third inning. Not bad.
You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment.
4th strikeout in the third inning.
Come
not
through
bad.
in a big spot.
So it was
pitcher is pitching pretty good. They have more than 1 strikeout per inning.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for
another
ball
strike.
4.
Oh,
and
sorry, that was a walk.
Move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now is Manuel Diaz. He flew out in his last debut.
Manuel.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
All right, so opportunity in right field. Probably not going to be too exciting. Just run to the left or the right and catch it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it.
Can we make it? Let's go. Nope. Run.
Paris rounds the corner and is headed
throwing it to the cutoff man.
And he's in safely at third.
Not sure why he threw that.
Tying the ball game.
The runner was nowhere close.
The outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but
I did think it was going to.
Anybody thought it all the way off the wall, and by the time he realizes it.
My bad.
So now to the plate,
not great. Not going to get that gold glove if we keep that up.
Hit in the air
there we go.
Right field line. He's under it.
Maybe if we play bad in right field, they'll say you're only going to be a catcher.
Of inning number 5 we go.
Or sorry, a pitcher.
1-1.
They might want us to catch if we
So the lineup flips over and digging in.
If we show
good. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. This is line to left, and again he's got
good catching ability.
Base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, 3 for 3, not
Man,
bad.
I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time.
Let's hope we don't get a double play
his
here.
craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Yeah, that was just me swinging at the first pitch, not putting in that much work at all.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he struck him out.
All right.
7th
well,
of the ball game, and that ends the
can't really do much if our
left.
team isn't playing that well. Oh,
now to the
difficulty
plate.
increase.
Good.
Watch, it won't be long before it goes back down.
And now the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
All right, so we're down 3-1.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Double play.
To second for 1. Back
Dang.
to first, and
that's not gonna help.
Was a sparkler.
I'm sorry.
Play. So the next
Alrighty.
at bat will be Kyron Paris. He's
runner on first.
In this one.
1 out. What damage can we do this time?
Swing and a flare
I don't
down
think
the
we're gonna
line.
catch that one.
In there, a base hit.
Oof. Ooh. Oh. That's weird. So I just throw it to the cutoff.
So frustrating.
And that time the game, you know.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides.
The game had me throw it as if I was in the infield, which is usually what they show then. Contact went up versus left, power versus right, clutch, plate vision didn't really do much, speed a little bit. Alright, so we're getting there. These are our base stats without the loadout bonuses. 5-game hitting streak. Alrighty. Cool. Okay, so let's advance. I think we might want to end the episode here, going on almost 20 minutes at this point. Let's just look at our loadout really quick. This is our default loadout. So we have Spark Plug, which as you can see raises the contact versus left and versus right, and power versus left and versus right by 30 points and 10 points respectively. And then we also have higher vision. Then we increased our fielding with fielding 2 and our contact 4, which lowers the speed and the reaction time, but does up our contact by 3 points even more. This, or sorry, contact 5, not 4. This, I'm not really sure what the 1, 2, 3, and 4 is doing here. If we look, we can see that this is the velocity is going up by 6, speed is going up by 5, control is going up by 6. So now I was thinking that it was 6, 5, 4, and 3 for 1, 2, and 3, but no. That's not the case. At any rate, we can look it up, see what's going on with that. But that is our default loadout, and our pitcher loadout is Cheese is our primary, and then we have increase of our brake and increase of our control. So basically our velocity is high, which I think is important for our fastball. And we're in a Phillies uniform because I selected my favorite team is the Phillies. So that's why. It has nothing to do with what organization we are in. Alrighty. So, as you can see, our batter is, I think, doing pretty well. Nothing too egregious happened. We did have that misplay in the outfield, but, you know, things happen. We're learning. And we're really learning because I don't play this too often as a position player. So next game, I wish when you hit play it let you see the calendar. Maybe my team. Well, let's see. Where are we at in the rotation? We are 4th, so we just played 2 games. Maybe as an outfielder. So maybe pitching next game. We'll have to see. But at any rate, thank you so much for for watching. And until next time, talk to you soon. Thanks.